You're listening to a Rev FM production podcast. Welcome to Pastors Live, the show that discusses things of the Bible and current events for people who love to laugh. And now, the hosts who answer questions with more questions. It's Pastors Dave, Ty, Shane, and the other guy.
800 nose waxes later.
That's right. Hey, everybody. It's Wednesday. Wow. And by the way, we do need to stop for a moment because today is Israel Memorial Day. So today is the day of, in 1973, it was enacted as a law in Israel, and it's a Remembrance Day because of some of the most horrible things that have ever been done to humans. Yeah. And so everything stops. I mean, it's an amazing thing. Everything just stops for 2 minutes, and highways. Everybody stops, gets out of their cars. It is it's an amazing thing. So Israel Memorial Day is today, and so April 30th. So we would encourage you guys to take a minute. They do that at noon, right, Dave? Is that when they do it?
When they do that, yes.
Yeah. So what time would it be for us? Would it be like? Oh, I can't even remember now. I can't remember.
9 hours, right?
Yeah, so I think it's 9 hours.
3 in the morning for us.
So everybody get up at 3 o'clock and have 2 minutes of silence. No, just continue to sleep, but no snoring for 2 minutes. That's what's really important. Go. Hey, we've got some great people in the studio today. We've got Pastor Shane's here today.
Hello.
Pastor Dave is here today.
God bless you guys.
Gary Austin, the voice of the Valley, the man, the myth, the legend. He is here today. My name's Ty. I'm here, but we also have a very special guest in the other guy chair. John is here today.
Hey, everybody.
And we're really thankful. And you know what? You're kind of short time in it. You're not on terminal leave. You're still working with us, but your last day on our staff here is on the 2nd of May, right?
That's correct.
And you want to tell everybody why that's happening? Because you're not in trouble. You didn't do anything bad or wrong. But tell us, because apparently the original barbershop's opening back up here.
So I initially came on to Water Springs with the idea I'd be here for 2 years. And I built my barbershop as everybody here knows, I went to barber school and aspired to do something different with my life. And the Lord just filled it. And I'm cutting more hair than I can handle. And so I'm a short-term visitor here at Water Springs.
Yeah, and it's
staff. Water Springs staff. You're long-term.
Long-term.
Yes,
right?
Yes. Let's clarify that.
I mean,
not leaving the church, leaving
there
the
you
staff.
Go.
Yeah, because
I mean, if you do, that's okay. But Mindy has to keep coming because we like Mindy.
Yeah, absolutely, 100%.
I like Mindy too.
Yeah. So now, it's Ole's Barbershop, right?
It is.
And so isn't that like the original barbershop in the area? Was
yeah.
It like
so
many years ago. How did that all come about?
When I decided I wanted to change careers and become a barber, I love history and the history between Eagle Rock, Idaho and Idaho Falls. Originally, John Ole was a barber here, and he was the very first barber in Eagle Rock, Idaho. You can go down to the Museum of Idaho, and in the basement, they will have a display of what his barbershop actually looked like. And in my barbershop, I've got, several pictures given to me by the museum, and I went, you know what? I just want to recreate this barbershop. I love antiques. You guys have been in my barbershop before. It's not a modern day style barbershop. And, just wanted to speak to what Eagle Rock, Idaho used to be and what visiting a barber was going to be like. And I hope I've created that. I want to hear from my critics. Come get a haircut and find out.
Yeah, so where are you located at now?
255 B Street, Suite 302.
Are they moving you down? Or
no, I'm upstairs on the 3rd floor.
Okay.
They did move me down to a corner unit, and it's twice as big, and I've got 3 windows now. I love it.
That's awesome. So now, what used to be in that building? What is that? Is it? What's near there?
Intermountain. The ski.
Oh yeah, the outdoor sports and stuff right there.
Yeah, and the Weeby Toys used to be in the base, the main level.
Oh, that's right. It's where your Weebies used to be.
It's okay. Idaho Bling now.
Okay, so Idaho Bling, and then you're upstairs
on the 3rd floor.
And
you're the first building on B Street on that side of the street, closest to Yellowstone, right?
Yes,
so you've got the parking lot, and then your building's right there.
Yep.
Oh, that's awesome. And so, by the way, Shane speaks very highly of having his nose waxed.
Oh. I love John. I love going there. So the backstory to that is I actually lost my former hair stylist and dresser or whatever. She moved to Yellowstone actually, and she'd been cutting my hair for pretty much almost my whole life, and nobody else could get it right. And so I gave John a shot, and he passed. Yeah. And now I'm happy.
He did mine as well. I was very happy.
I'm just happy again because haircuts were stressful for me. And you take away my stress, brother.
Well, when you have hair, they're stressful. I'm not stressed anymore. I get more nervous when guys start messing with the beard now.
He'll trim your beard and he'll wax your nostrils for you.
He'll do your ears too. Yeah. You got hair in your ears?
Yeah,
I'll trim up those eyebrows too, Todd.
Oh yeah, I appreciate that. Thank you. Yes, the caterpillars that I have on my forehead. Wow. Yes, I'm trying to keep as much hair as possible, but yeah, I totally understand that. Well, that's awesome. And so I love the history part of it, though. I love the history part of it and what you're doing there, and I think that's great. And I'm really excited for you. And we just want to have a shout out, man. We support you so much, and we are so thankful for you.
And John supported our men's conference last Saturday.
That's right.
And,
oh my gosh!
Gave away some products and did some freebies, and also Snow is my
daughter-in-law.
Daughter-in-law, right? And she was doing the waxing.
Oh yeah.
Oh buddy.
Oh yeah.
And if you guys missed, you missed a great event.
So there you go.
Right. So next year, we got some speakers we're already talking to, and we're looking forward to that. But today is also, it's kind of important. It's Mr. Potato Head Day. So we just want to say thank you for Mr. Potato Head. And Mr. Potato Head looks pretty rough today. And Mrs. Potato Head looks worse. But we're going to have to fix this.
How old is Mr. Potato Head?
Mr. Potato Head's been around a while.
Gary, can we get like an expansion pack of attachments for Potato?
Yeah, I think we need like the camo version of Mr. Potato Head. I think we, like military.
He looks like he needs a haircut. John, can you help that?
Actually, I was just looking at this. Does he have a banana coming out of his head?
Well, that's the Mrs.
That's Mrs.
Oh, that's Mrs.
Yeah, this is Mrs.
Oh, I see it now. Well, he definitely needs that mustache lined up.
Yeah, yes,
definitely crooked.
Yeah, that's not. And I'm like, Gary, do you just come in here and do this? Is that, or somebody else do this? That's you. Okay, you just come in to mess with us. Okay.
So here it is. No wonder the Potato Head family looks so rough. They've been around a while.
Okay.
They were actually invented in the 1940s.
Whoa. Wow.
Hasbro started selling them in 1952, and it's been a hit ever since then. However, over the years, the toy evolved with a plastic potato body being introduced in 1964. So before that, it was just the head, and then in 64, he finally grew a body.
Wow.
So there you go. Now, I know I've had some potatoes over the years that had eyes.
Yeah.
You're welcome. Anyway, so 1952. So
sounds like an Irish joke right there.
There you go. So
Irish
he's 73 years old?
He's coming to the end.
Wow. Yeah.
Man.
It's appointed for potatoes to die once.
There you are.
Right? And then they become more potatoes.
And yeah.
That's right.
Oh, that's how that works, right?
I think so.
You put a potato
I
in the
don't think
ground.
they get judged.
I was talking to a potato farmer the other day about the potatoes that are usually left over because the machines won't pick them up.
Right.
And we're talking about potatoes the size of my laptop here. Like they're like, yeah. And he was actually talking to me about kind of inviting people up after harvest to go glean, because you get some of the. I mean, they're potatoes that are bigger than a football. I mean, they're huge.
Feed a family,
and you don't realize how big they are. We talk about how many potatoes do we need to make mashed potatoes for a meal. Like you need one of those to make mashed potatoes for a family. Like
there you go.
It's amazing how that works. But yeah, we want to encourage people to, it's Mr. Potato Head Day. We've always appreciated Mr. and Mrs. Potato Head. They were a gift to the studio because I think, 3 years ago, we were talking about Mr. and Mrs. Potato Head Day.
Right.
And
then
there was
Mary Campbell.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Gave us the Potato Head family here. Mary, who, by the way, on Easter Sunday,
got some stitches.
Man, she stepped off of the riser for the choir and stepped onto one of the light bars, ended up getting 12 stitches in her heel. She has a big smiley face on the back of her heel. Yeah, I saw the picture. After I threw up and then came to, I looked at it again. Wow, that was rough.
Praying for you, Mary.
Yeah, I want to say I was really thankful for a medical team and the choir and everybody. Everybody just took care of stuff because we that would happen right before the last two songs.
Right.
Like everybody was just so professional. Everybody was on it. And, I look up and I notice there's two people missing, and that's okay. I figured, but Mike was helping her, and they got the medical team together. It's like, yeah. And we've been looking for where she cut herself, and we haven't found it yet. Like we're over there with flashlights. We're trying to figure out what caused this cut, and we're still trying to find it.
Yeah, because it looks like a smile.
It does.
Yeah, on the back of her heel. She's still smiling, but I don't think she was at the moment. She may have been.
She was very
She's-
sweet. I went
she's
and
a
checked on her
sweetheart,
after
man.
service, and she
Yeah.
was back. They had her in the wheelchair, and they got her all patched up to go to the urgent care. So, yes, so she has a memory. I talked to Tiffany about tattooing the rest of the smiley face on there for her. Oh, so yeah, so we just but things happen.
I'm sure
But-
Mary's very interested in getting a tattoo on her heel.
Yeah, probably not.
Hey,
but
did you know we have one more email, by the way?
Yeah.
We did not do the last email.
I did not know. I didn't understand that one. So why don't you take it?
Well, I don't understand it either, so I was hoping you would explain it. Says, we're in charge of driving our own bus. Who's in charge of driving the Pastor's Live bus? But there's no name, so I always get a little bit nervous. There's an email, Diane Ding. Gary, you're the one that sent it to us. You're the man. Who is this person? Do you know? Okay.
So
Well, who's in charge of driving the Pastor's Live bus? I'm going to throw out two names very quickly. Hopefully the Holy Spirit. If not the Holy Spirit, Gary Austin. I don't know who else to blame it on.
by
Well,
the
you
way,
got to have a co-driver, right?
Right.
So the Holy Spirit
Co-pilot,
is driving it, and Gary's in the co-pilot
There you go.
seats.
yeah. By the way, the other day I was looking for buses online, and I found a short bus. I thought that'd be really good for us.
Yeah?
Yeah, just a little
For
short bus.
Pastor's Live?
Well, I thought
For our road trips?
Well, what I thought we could do is we actually build the studio in the bus.
I'm
And
down
we could
for
be
that.
on the road.
That'd be cool.
filming.
Again?
Finally.
On the road again.
Again. Oh, okay. Sorry. It's like, yeah.
You know what's cool? That
Really?
would fit with John's ministry because a couple weeks ago, maybe a month ago or so, John and I were talking after devotions, and he goes, "Man, I just have this heart for just blessing people through cutting hair, right?"
Right.
And one of the ideas that he came up with was, man, just going on a missions trip to cut people's
Right.
hair, right?
Right. Right.
Hey, you know, a haircut makes everybody feel better.
Pastors Live and Ole's Barber
There you go.
teaming up on the
Dude,
road.
okay. I'm in.
So I say we go down. Let's keep it simple to start with. We'll go down to IFRM, right? We'll go to the rescue mission.
Yeah.
Right.
And we'll do a remote from the rescue mission while you're cutting hair for guys that could use a little help and maybe can't
I'm
afford to
all
pay.
about that.
Gary?
Yeah.
Gary,
Okay.
make it happen.
Gary, make it happen.
please.
Yeah.
You just talk to the
Please.
video crew, talk to the sound crew. Let's go down and do and that's, it's
if-
Pastors Live and Ole's Barbershop on the road. Yeah.
You know,
that's right.
If we don't even have enough dignity that we'll do a couple of remotes in front of the world's biggest pig down at the fair, I think we can at least go downtown.
I think so too.
For people who don't know,
Okay,
we
so,
did 2 years in a row. We went to the local fair, and both years they put us right across from the world's biggest pig, and we were trying to record Pastors Live with in the background.
Pretty good.
That was actually pretty good, Dave.
And the
Yeah.
speaker too,
So-
because they had like the loop speaker.
Oh,
Come on
remember?
down and see the world's biggest pig.
Come see the world's biggest pig.
So
Are they talking about me again?
Yeah, so the
Come
fir-
on,
the,
I'm losing weight.
The first year we did that, so we did it. We
That
only
was
filmed
brutal.
2 years. The first year, they had a guy hawking the whole time, right?
Remember?
So we were able to say, "Hey, dude, can you give us a minute? We need 20 minutes to do
Yeah.
the thing, right?" He's like, "I had a job to do." I was okay, fine. But the next year, they had a speaker, and they just had this thing that was looped.
It was on a loop.
And
yeah.
we're trying to produce, and we were doing Pastors Live and Q&A.
Oh, right.
right.
Yeah,
we're
yeah,
doing
yeah,
kind of
yeah.
everything, and we got the whole video team, and we get everybody there set up, right? And there's nothing. We're like, oh, this is gonna be great. As soon as they snap, that speaker started. It was the most frustrating thing. It's like they were waiting for us. So all the lights were on.
And
we're
we
ready to go.
really haven't done a remote since that second year at the fair. I think we could do a remote downtown at the rescue mission. Great ministry. They were here
Yeah,
at the
for
men's
Resolve
conference
Men.
as well, and had a booth and just did a fantastic job. Love those guys down there. Love what they
Yeah.
do. we could do a remote downtown. You could cut hair, John.
Yeah, I'm all about that. And while we're on the topic, if you're not just at the men's ministry, if you're without a job or you can't afford to get your kids' haircuts, call me. The whole reason why I went into this was to change the world, and do it with hair. It sounds silly to some, but it's what God's called me to do. And I just love it. I'm not doing it for the money. Obviously, we got to pay bills.
Money's good.
Right.
Money's helpful.
But here's the
Money's
thing.
helpful,
Anybody that's listening to this ad, if you're without work right now and you need to be cleaned up for that next job interview, just call me. I'll take care of you.
Yeah. That's awesome.
This is why we brought him in.
Right?
Yeah, this is right.
So it's John, Jon,
Yes.
Fry, Fry, and but they can get a hold of you down at Ole's downtown. And your area code is unique at 986, is it?
Yeah, that's the new Idaho area code.
Is it
Whoa,
really?
whoa. We have a new area
What?
code in Idaho?
Yeah, they threw that in a few years ago.
Really?
What?
Yeah.
I've
See?
been ignoring people.
He's a history buff.
I've been ignoring people. I'm like,
So,
I don't know who you are.
Very
So-
quickly, and I might get in trouble for this, so do it quick. What's your phone number?
986-249-6661.
You know the joke's coming.
I know it's coming.
Yeah, but give it to us again, 986
986-249.
249-6661.
Yeah, I love how he paused. He said 6661. I love how you paused that.
The cut
I
of the beast.
I knew he was going to say something.
You got your Google link
I was
up too,
trying to
right?
get
I
your
did get my
honking
Google link
phone
up.
number
I'm
out
starting to
there.
get some really cool reviews. Thank you, Shane.
You're welcome. Thank
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
Mine's coming. I'm a little bit swamped right now, but
No worries.
Mine's coming because I was very, very pleased. My wife was pleased. That's
was
what
the
matters to
thing,
me.
man.
If
Other
your wife
people.
is pleased, then it's all good.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
So,
Absolutely.
there you
And I'm excited to go to an actual barber because
You're gonna get the hot towel,
miss
man.
that. Oh,
You get
I'm
the hot
telling
towel.
you, get the hot towel.
You had yours done with shears, yeah?
Yeah.
I did too.
Yeah. Great
Yeah.
job, man.
Yep.
And I just gotta have a great. We got so loud in the sense of joy, like we were just laughing, cutting it up, talking, a little bit of ministry here and there, and some of the folks from the other doors were coming in and saying, "Hey, what's going on in here?"
Jesus is going on in here.
Well, that's
Well, I had to warn John. There's two places I always fall asleep. It's terrible. The dentist chair and the barber chair. I relax like it's nobody's business, man. I'm sitting in that chair. I said, John, I'm sorry. I'm probably going to fall asleep on you. And he goes, that's okay. Hey, have you heard the one about? I said, okay, I'm not going to sleep. And we did too. We laughed and cut up the whole time.
Well, that's what I love about, so like we talk about this around the church office. The joy of the Lord, the love of the Lord, the peace of the Lord, the goodness of the Lord should fill the halls of this place.
Yeah. It's almost like we're not going to hell or something.
Right. This should not be a place of sourness. It should not be a place of stress. It should not be a place because God's in charge. We can trust the Lord, and we should just be like in the house of the Lord. Like, this is awesome. Yeah. Oh, you know what? There's a lot to do today, but I've got the Holy Spirit. He's going to help me get it done. If it doesn't get done, I can trust Him. There's a lot. But it's the joy of the Lord. So here you are, and the joy of the Lord fills the shop.
Yes.
And the laughter and the joy and all that's so important to the character of believers. And when believers are together, that's the way it should be. And I always love that when, that's the way that we need to get things done. I've always appreciated that.
Yeah.
Very, very much. And we appreciate you. And we've appreciated you being part of our team. And it's been so fun to watch you grow and watch your family grow. And we just loved having you here. And, we're going to miss you, but we're all going to see you because even though I don't have a lot, it still grows, so.
That, and I'm still going to be on the servants team.
Yeah. Oh, that's
Woo-hoo!
awesome. Yeah. Because we're going to
so-
see you here and, it's going to be really awesome. And we're excited for Chris who's going to come in and learn a little bit about what you do. We're excited to have him around. So we'll have to bring him in at some point and torture him a little bit, on the radio. But thanks for sitting in with us, by the way. that means a
Chris
lot.
can kill you about 100 different ways in about 5 minutes.
with his thumb.
Be careful.
Yes.
Be nice. Be nice to Chris when he comes in.
Yeah.
If you know, you know.
If you know, you know. That's right. Hey, listen, everybody, we're running out of time for today. Hey, get to church tonight. We got some special things coming up on Wednesdays here next month. We got a brother coming in from Israel. He's not a believer, but he's a Jewish historian, and he's going to talk a lot about what's going on in Israel. So it'll be really interesting for that. And so he's coming in, and so we're looking forward to that. And then we've got Brad and Haley. The week after that, they're going to be sharing about what's going on with them and how people can support them and kind of give a little debrief. If they really need to tell the story like they did at the house the other day about the tuk-tuk going down the hill.
Yeah.
That would be
awesome.
Yeah.
Also, the massage story would be great.
Oh,
too.
the massage story is just super awkward. Yes. So, hey, everybody, listen, you're loved, your family, and God bless you guys, and we will talk to you tomorrow.
You've reached the end of another episode of Pastors Live, a Rev FM production podcast. Thank you for listening. Submit your questions and comments by email to pastorslive@therev.fm. If you enjoyed this episode and you'd like to help support the podcast, please share it with others, post about it on social media, or leave a rating and review from your favorite podcast listening platform. Subscribe to our podcast on Spotify, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, or Amazon so you don't miss the next episode drop.